two different cases of probation violations. They're both alleging that you violated terms 3 and 5. Essentially that you've not maintained good communication with your probation officer. So they're saying that the last reported time that they've had contact with you was in February of 2025.
Well, actually, that's not true because
Australia?
I've been in contact with my probation officer,
Thank you, Melissa.
also my public defender, and they both was advising me different things at the time. Also, I completed 300 hours of community service during this time.
So all of that's going to need to be brought up with your attorney. From what I'm looking at here in your probation officer's notes, that petition was filed last year. The last contact that they show here is going to be in September of 25. So even if we go based off of that more recent date,
What else,
I am
Sparkles?
concerned that you've not had contact in about 6 months at this point in time.
That's not true.
So I am going to affirm the bonds. I understand that you have issues with those allegations. We're not here to determine whether those are true. I am appointing you an attorney, so talk with your attorney, and your attorney can fight those allegations if that's what you'd like to do. Okay, so go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat.
Up next on The Price is Wrong.
David Jasinski to the podium, and Aaron Dobson to the chair, please.
All right. So this is Maricopa County in the city of Phoenix, for those of you that are not familiar with Maricopa
Good
County.
morning. May I have your name and date of birth?
Morning, sir. David Jasinski, 2/11/1962.
Thank you. We are here today on two different cases, a Justice Court warrant out of the East Mesa Justice Court, as well as an out-of-county warrant from the Pinal County Superior Court. On your Pinal County case, it's a case involving 2 counts of aggravated DUIs, Class 4 felony, 1 count of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in Pinal County if one has not already been appointed, and I am setting an arraignment hearing in the Pinal County Superior Court on April 9th at 8:30 a.m. On your Justice Court case, it is a case involving 2 different counts of driving under the influence, both Class 1 misdemeanors. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in the East Mesa Justice Court as well. I am going to set an arraignment hearing in the East Mesa Justice Court on April 9th at 8:30 a.m. I am going to affirm the bond in both warrants. It's a $500 bond in your Pinal County case and a $1,000 bond in your East Mesa Justice Court case. So you have a total bond of $1,500. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possessing or consuming any drugs without a valid prescription, no possessing or consuming any alcohol, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and have a seat.
Damn, that fool looks mighty rough.
Aaron Dobson to the podium, and Mary Cherez to the chair, please.
Because they can't afford to pay for a lift, but they could afford to pay for a drink, if you will. Go Raiders.
Aaron James Dobson, 11/15/71.
Thank you. We are here today on 2 different cases, a Superior Court new case as well as a probation violation warrant. On your probation violation warrant, it's for violating terms 3 and 5 of your probation.
Yes, sir.
On your new case, you were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will find probable causes to those allegations, and I will appoint you an attorney on both of these cases. I am going to set a status conference on April 13th at 8:30, a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 13th at 8:30,
Arizona.
and a preliminary hearing on April 15th at 8:30. Excuse me. That's all going to be in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to set a placeholder bond on your new case in the amount of $50, and then I will affirm the bond in your probation violation warrant, which is a $500 bond. So you have a total bond of $550. If you do post bond, you can be released, but I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
My only, I can.
Spit it out!
I'm the caretaker for my parents. My
all of a
dad's 90
sudden.
years old. My mom's 89. I was supposed to
take him to their doctor's appointment?
Drive my dad to a emergency. I mean, I'm their driver.
To the ER?
I helped my dad get out of bed because he hasn't been out of bed for 4 days right now. And
all of a sudden, you forgot about that before you started drinking?
I guess I'm kind of asking for them to be thrown at the mercy of the court or something because of my situation. You know what I mean? And because I, unfortunately for myself, I pushed all my property to be taken to my house instead of, because I didn't want to bring a $5,000 gold piece to the jail.
Howard County, I'm not sure.
To have it turned in as a $20, you know what I mean, as a $20 coin.
Sure. And so what I'm looking at here is the state was recommending that I hold you on a $500 bond on the new case and the probation violation.
Right.
I'm only setting a $50 bond on your new case.
I understand.
Because I think overall your risk to the community is pretty low. It's not my intention to keep you away from your parents at this point in time.
Right.
I have pretty much gone as low as I can go on this one already. So it's a $550 bond. If you do go through a bonding company, they typically require 10% plus collateral, so that would be $55.
Right.
Five?
I don't think they'll do a bond.
Did he say 5.5?
It's really up to the bonding companies. I don't know if they will or not. I've heard sometimes that they do. I've heard also sometimes that they don't. It just kind of depends on the bonding company. But because the warrant in your probation case was issued quite a while ago at this point,
what up,
I do have some concerns if I were just to release you on your own recognizance.
Right. Well, I was homeless at that time.
Double nickels.
7.5 months of that time, so.
Understandable. Okay. All that's going to be in your paperwork, though. Do you have any other questions?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Grab your paperwork and have a seat.
Hey, if you can afford $55 to get out of jail,
to the podium.
There's something definitely wrong right there. And I don't feel bad. Like, come on, man. Like all of a sudden you forget your parents are 90 years old and they got medical issues.
8/14/1997.
Thank you. We are here today on an out-of-county warrant out of the Gila County Superior Court. It is for a case involving 1 count of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, 1 count of narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, and 1 count of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in Gila County if one has not already been appointed. I am going to set an arraignment hearing on April 9th at 8:30. That's going to be in the Gila County Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond that was in the Gila County warrant. It's a $500 cash bond. So you do have to pay that entire amount. You still can go through a bonding company, but with a cash bond, the bonding companies typically require a little bit more. Their exact terms, you'll have to go through each individual bonding company. I am also going to order that if you post that bond, that you not have contact with the arresting officers, no drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any
Holly.
Is there any way you could lower that bond?
So unfortunately, at this point in time, the only information I have on your case is what is in the warrant. The warrant says that you failed to appear on this case. So I'm not inclined to do differently than what your judge assigned to the case knows about your case that they put in the warrant. However, I am appointing you an attorney, so talk with your attorney. Your attorney can ask for your release if you are unable to post that bond. Okay? Go ahead and grab your paperwork from the officer to your left and have a seat.
Hey, don't commit the crime if you can't do the time, if you will.
That does include the 11 a.m. calendar. We will stand.
What? Hold on, guys. Then I guess we're gonna have an encore right now. We're gonna do some border parole hearings right now. Just hold up. Let me switch it up here.